This video is unboxing and assembly instruction for Titanic full support set MSM LITE edition. So that's the box which you get when you order this kit. So let's take a look what is inside. So when you open the box, you have multiple packages. So 3 packages with different ribs. So 4 bow ribs, 4 stern ribs, and 3 and 4 also middle ribs. So this is, like say, main all ribs you have. So you also have the box with back with all LED supports, including also all connection screws. Also another bag also has all rib connectors, also including rib connector terminators and all necessary screw. Also box with all LED covers, also including fixing screws. So one box bags also with all parts which is necessary to make mounting of speakers. This is also 2 new LED support extensions with also covering leads. So back with holding with adapter for circuit board from Magic Scale modeling, and in this kit it was also included. So this is remote control on-off switch, which I will also show how to install. So that's what is kind of included in there. Once again, so that's all components which you have when you order this kit, including this extra add-on, so remote on-off switch. And so now go to the next sections and I will show you how to assemble all this kit. So I have designed this kit that it would be better to start assembly from the bow, so and the numbering of all these ribs also going from the bottom to from the stand to bow. So first stage is assemble all core structure, and that's if you unpack so all these packages. So what you get here, like you can put it, so rib 014, 024, 034, 044, 054, 064, and 064. This is very important rib. While as you see here, it has this holes to mount these 2 parts. So this circuit board holder and also this remote control switch. Yeah, and so all remaining. So 74, 84, 94, 104, 114, and 124. This is all ribs. At the same time, also you have like this is content of these 3 bags. So content of this bag is, let's say, this 9 rib connectors. 9 because 2 of these rib connectors you will install, instead of 2 you will install this speakers mounting. So and 2 terminators. Yeah, so what you would also need, so the content of this box, so LED supports, and here it is. In this case you have already 11 of them, yeah, because number of sections. Yep, that's all these rib connectors, cover LED support. Yep, 11, and also including these 2 extensions, also with terminators. And here it's very easily, because that one is stern with this 2 structure, and this bow one with like only one, which is go like say here and here. So you will now never miss which this terminator is from bow side, which is from stern side. So this is here. Yeah, and what you kind of also need, so this is screws for these connectors, and this, no, for these connectors, and this is for LED covers. So you like prepare the structure, and now we can also decide where you would like to install it, which section you would like to install actually this two replacement connectors. This is mounting for the speaker, where you can mount the speaker in left or right side, and this is mounting for the speaker when you want to make it look like to the top. So I will decide, so for example, I will install this between this ribs, for example, 24 and 34, and this one, so I will install one like that, just to show how to install it, and this one I will install between rib. So now let's go and start assembly. As I already mentioned multiple times, it is much easier when you have something like this electric screwdriver, because that will make your life much easier and much faster. But nevertheless, so what you start, so you take, so by number, so rib 14, so first you install this LED extension terminator, and this is pretty nicely installed, it's not possible to move it. You install here this connector terminator, and it's also pretty nicely, that's why it's also easier to start assembly from this side and go into this direction. So now you go and install, so now you need this M2 14 screws, yeah, and for connectors you will need M222. So it's kind of very easily, you just go here and just fix one, let's say two. Yep, and you do the same with this, let's say, rib connector. Here you need M222 screw, yeah, and again, yeah, of course you can do this with just normal hand key, but of course it's much faster to do this with this electric screwdriver. Yep, and again. So now we take 24, rib 24, and again very carefully insert it. It's very nicely again positioned. So that's this advantage, because let's say here you have it like say pretty nicely. It's really nicely fitted in this case. You don't miss it. Again, we need M214 screws just to go here. One, two. And as I told, so I have decided to install this vertical, this top looking speaker mounting, and this rib between these two 24 and 34. And here so far I will fix it only on one side, because here you will need this hole to fix it later, so to fix also this platform. So that's why here you need only one screw. And good, so don't put screw here. Now we have 34, Yep. Again, we take this LED support, small screw, M214. As soon as there are only a few sections, you can of course hold it. Later, when we have more, we can just simply put it on the table and just let it be there. Yep. So this rib connector again here you only put one screw on this side. Here you don't put anything right now. Yep. And here it is. Here we take next 44. And here in principle we already could try to just lay it on a bench and just go like that. It also will make it easier. Okay. Yeah, pretty routine operations. Yep. Now this top connectors. Here we again put two screws. Yep. Okay. Yep. Okay, so now next we have, okay, this is, okay, no, still 54. Yeah, and again, we can here lay it on a bench. It makes it more convenient to do that. Oh, so here I just missed the hole. Yes, so we can hold it tight. One, two. Okay. Just go here further with the top one. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Okay, and that's, for example, also just to show you how faster that's to do with this hand, with electric screwdriver, because if you really go and with this manual one, of course you could do like that, but that will take pretty a while to do that. And of course it's not so convenient still to do with these screws. Okay, now we came to very important, so this is actually this rib 64, which has this holes to mount circuit board holder and remote control holder. Yeah, again I will again show you how to do this manually, but yeah, electric screwdriver definitely makes your life much easier in this case. Yep, and if you want to go here, you of course could also do, but it's much slower. Yep. Yeah, as you see how much time it takes, even for this small M214 millimeter screw. And okay, for this large one, long one, it will take much longer. So with screwdriver, it works much faster. Okay, again, we put here the top one connectors. And I will go here with a screwdriver because otherwise it's too long. Okay. So, and as I said, that's one I will install between these two, so we still have a lot. So let me go. So I will maybe now shortly assemble, but a bit. So, okay, yes, I missed. So as you see, I already assembled these sections, just not to make video too boring. And now we're coming to these sections where I want to install this connector with mounting for speaker. And here it is. I will now show you. So in this case, you don't. So you could install both screws, because you see there you don't here. So here we will install on the side, or not on the top. Yeah, so that's why here we go pretty easy. Yes, so LED support, small screws, 1, 2. Yep. So next 114, and here again we could already put both. Okay, and the last section, 124, and here we install this terminator. And the last one, so this extension, terminator extension, again here you don't miss which is Stern, which is ball. And actually that's the last step on first stage to assemble the core structure. Here it is, and we are ready with a core structure, so all connectors on ribs, everything so assembled. So as I said, only we don't put any screws here. And now we can... Okay, now we are at a stage 2, so installing these two speakers from Magic Scale modeling kit. For that, as I already mentioned, so you need these two holders of for the speakers with these O-rings, and here very important how you put it. So on the one side you see there is some niche here no, because here you have this contact, so that means that you need to put this wire and also your speaker in this kind of direction very carefully. And also this ring later will give you really stable fixation, so it will not vibrate. Yeah, so this is first speaker, and the same also again here, this niche and hole, so you put cable, let's say here. Yeah, and here this contacts for that one, and here it is. Okay, now, for example, I would like to install so that speaker will look from that direction here. So for that, what you need, so in this holders, you already have pre-installed this M2 nuts. So that's everything you need now is just 4 M220 screws. And that's what you kind of gonna need to do. So you just hold your and just very carefully just go with your, yeah, so I'm also very carefully go with screwdriver, not completely, oops, yeah, let me do this carefully. Yep. And to bottom. So now you can put it like that because it's already holds there. Yep. Don't put it also too tight. Yeah, but as you see, due to this O-ring, this speaker is really, it's no vibration, it's really nicely holding there. And meanwhile, yeah, we will go that. So now we are coming to install the second actually speaker. Again, we would need 4 M220 screws, but that time you first need to attach this speaker holder to this adapter platform, and that's again completely, let's say, the same. You take screws and just carefully fix it. Don't put too much straight. Yeah, and this too. Yeah, so that will be our top looking speaker. And again, you see, due to this O-ring, it's really nicely fixed there. Maybe a little bit tighter. Yeah. And now idea how to install it here is that you take it, and put it directly, carefully on top. Yeah, you see, just only maybe remove carefully wires, not to damage them. on the side. Okay. And you kind of relatively, it's positioned relatively, you couldn't make it wrong. And now what I mentioned, you just need this M222 screws, which you usually use to connect all this connectors and ribs. So, and you fix it now. And here it is. Yeah, you see now I have both speakers, this looking top, this looking aside. So if you take it from another direction, so you can make it looking on the left side. Here I just made it looking on the right side. Okay, this is stage 2. So installing these two speakers, and now we can go. And here we are at stage 3. So at this stage we will install this circuit board holder with adapter. It's already, you get it already with all nuts and screws already pre-installed here. So what you're gonna need, wrong direction, just release the screws. Yeah, just not completely. Good. So remove them. And as I mentioned, so here on this rib 64, you have 4 holes on one side and 4 holes on another side. It's really up to you which side you want to install this circuit board holder, here or here. But on one, on one side you're gonna install this circuit board holder, on another side you will install this, if you have it, this remote switch. So idea of this adapter, I will show you a bit later. Why do you need it? Because just to get better, so I will install it, for example, on this side. So you now get, maybe first put all screws through this rib holes. Okay. Now put this, let's put this adapter. Yep. Here it is. Go. Yep. 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 Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. Okay. Now all the through. Sorry. Okay, one I missed completely. That should be fixed. That's why it doesn't go good. So once again, very carefully positioning that, and also top 2. Yeah, okay, yeah. You see, when everything is correct, then they go without any problem. So now you have to install, so this one, yeah, just also position it correctly. And just, man, here unfortunately it's also with a screwdriver already not so convenient to get inside. So, but here you don't need to do a lot of fixing, so it's a little bit just. Here it is, and we have our circuit board holder installed. And here it is. It's circuit board. Yeah, it's nicely fitting, and that's actually the reason why I introduced this 1 centimeter spacer. Because later, if you also have this top support platform, it goes actually like that. And if you have it, and now you have, if you have this adapter, you could really have nice access to all pins. So that's the reason for this long, relatively long adapter. Okay, so now let's see. So you also have here this remote switch. It's again all nuts and screws pre-installed. You just need to release them again. Okay, here not yet. Yep, so and here I will go and okay, now install it in this holes. Yep. Okay, now we're installing this adapter. Again, carefully. If you insert everything correctly, screws going pretty smoothly. So now we need to get into these holes. Okay, now manually fix it. And here it is. So it is also now installed. So here also on marking, you see you have like in, it means where you give the power. It doesn't need any external power. It's like completely takes, and here out. And this adapter cable is needed because on any power supply which you get from Magic Scale modeling, so this pin and hole, so this is cable from circuit board. And what you get on power adapter from another side, you will have pin on a plus, on a red one, and hole on a minus, on a black one. So that's why, first of all, here you can, okay, carefully, so connect it here, because here you also have pin on red one, on plus, so you install it here, and minus here on, I have a hole there, so that's how you connect it to this remote switch. But as I said, so from any power supply which you get from Magic Scale modeling, you will have pin on a red one, so which will go here, and hole on a black one, which will go here. I will now just simply use, for example, okay, we can maybe now connect speakers. So speakers, you can also put like speakers maybe inside this ribs holes very carefully. So here it is. Yep. And we can now connect it. So here you should just take a look what you, so you can take it out and you connect one speaker on one side. Just here already you should take a look which is actually a right channel, which is yeah, that's small connectors, which is really sometimes difficult to connect. Sometimes you really need some help to do this. Okay, another side, sorry. Yes. And the second also, you can also put it in holes like here. Okay. And connect to second one. Yep, now we can put it here carefully. Okay, now to test all the system, I will take this 4 AAA battery pack, and here I will remove this cable because I already have it in a proper, so I have hole on a plus, pin on a minus, and this is completely compatible with this connection. So now we carefully connect it, and let's see. So this is remote control, and what we just see here, it should be some lights going on the board, and you see, and you can hear it. It's working. Yep. So great. So it means it's assembled completely properly, and we can switch it off. So that's how to assemble Titanic hull support set MSM LITE. So if you have any questions, any comments, please go to my group address you can see now, and yeah, you're welcome to order my other products.